YouTube, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Justice coming back at y'all with another YouTube read, another energy read. Remember, energy is timeless. Remember to take what resonates and please leave the rest behind. All your likes, comments, shares, and subscribe, so very appreciated. Off the jump, I wrote some channel messages down. I'm probably going to get into them. Off the jump, we're going to start off with the first one. I'm starting to write them down more. Usually I just go on and freestyle them, but I woke up like early this morning. I had some channel downloads like 4 a.m. They say that's the time where the veil is the thinnest, between like 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. or something like that, 2 to 5, whatever it is. I don't know the specification, but there's something about people genuinely fearing you. There's something about whoever I'm tapping into, like people genuinely fear you. And there's something about like people not seeing something clearly in regards to you. There's something about people underestimating either some sense of like knowing or strength. You help so many people through your mission, or you will, whoever I'm tapping into. Redirect your energy from draining situations soaked in negativity. Let me go ahead and get the protection in. Ancestors, angels of the highest white light, please bestow upon me, clear out any distorted energy. And help me please clearly and concisely channel these messages from my divine collective and what they need to hear. Thank you, and Ashe. So there's something about, you're very beautiful, very handsome. There's something about you shining a little more now. Somebody's embracing their power. Somebody's embracing their gifts. Something of that nature in regards to maybe situations where people didn't see you or understand it or understand you. I'm speaking to somebody in a certain general context, right? In a situation where you may have like been, let me see what I wrote down actually. Almost like underestimated in terms of people either not understanding the assignment is what I kind of channeled from spirit, and I was channeled to go into that. People not understanding the assignment with you, whether that can manifest itself in people not understanding your worth, not valuing you, not committing to whatever your ideal was. That could be a boundary. It could be a respect thing. This could be in a project sense. This could be in a workplace dynamic. You take what resonates. But there's something about not understanding the assignment with you. This could also speak in regards to spiritual warfare, in terms of somebody doing some underhand shit behind your back and thinking that it would go under your nose, or just playing with you, playing in your face. Something about that. But some type of fear was cultivated in through some type of experience or experiences with you, right? 10 of Pentacles energy. There's some type of calling of your life that I'm speaking to somebody. When I say a calling, this may amplify some sense of a heightened sense of knowing or alignment, or your heightened sense of, intuitive alignment, or what you know to be alignment or aligned for you, what you can sense and feel. What I'm saying is there's a certain reason for those things. And there's a certain reason that people are prone to either underestimating that aspect of you, or underestimating or not seeing certain aspects of you until it's time, right? So I'm speaking to somebody that there was some type of experience that you've had in some regard. You're embarrassing all your enemies right now. There's some type of experience that you had in some regard that either you knew more than somebody thought, or you were stronger than somebody thought, and somebody played their hand the wrong way, so to speak, right? This could be in a social dynamic. This could be in a psychological dynamic. This could be in a spiritual dynamic. This could be in a lot of different contexts, right? You take what resonates. No weapon formed against you will prosper. So I'm saying that to say that 10 of Pentacles is coming back to my head. There's some type of calling or some type of direction that you either follow in, or there's some type of guidance in your protection. Your alignment. What I'm saying is, you may move a little more efficiently, or you may not show all your weapons, so to speak, in your arsenal. You may not show everything you know. You may not stand on business in certain ways until you have to. With the Fool energy, there's something about you embodying this sense of naivety, whoever I'm speaking to. And if it's not naivety, it could just come off as pure innocence. It could be in your look, it could be in your face, it could be in your voice, it could be in your personality, it could be in your niceness, kindness, introspection. There's something about you being a little deeper than what people anticipated. The fear aspect, I think, in this dynamic is coming from what you either know, or what you are capable of, or what you embody deep down. There's something about that. Others that try to block God's plan for you will get their karma. There's something about this being in correlation to karma, or into backfires, or into simple dynamics where you're either seen through people, or if this is in a spiritual warfare connotation, somebody getting, the other hand of that, seeing something different in the spirit than they see in the physical flesh, right? Either way, vampires need your validation to even be a vampire. There's something about people wanting to either, like, play with you. This can be just in a generalized dynamic, right? I'm generalizing things, but people tend to underestimate things or play on something that they believe is vulnerable. I meant to write that down too. I didn't go into that channel message. We got a card that fell out. But people tend to play on something that they think is vulnerable, right? In order to gain power or access over it or to it, right? It's just human nature, right? So there's something about something in somebody or something about somebody was either, like, I get from like a past reading. There was this channel message that I had. It was unassuming. That's the word. Unassuming. Something was unassuming about you. Rise to the occasion, you'll outshine them all. There's something that's unassuming about you that either causes people to, like, kind of double take, or some sense of, like, precaution is what I'm getting from spirit. You're very wise. You could be smarter, wiser. You could be, I'm getting this 10 steps ahead kind of energy. You could be a step ahead. So you could just be a little more on point than what people anticipate because of your niceness or because of how you come off. Take what resonates. Face your fears. Face your fears and go with the courageous result. There is something about standing on business is what I'm channeling. So somebody I'm tapping into, the way you stand on business may be contrary to your personality. Maybe the way you stand on whatever, maybe the way you protect yourself, maybe the way you come up in the spiritual realm is different than the physical realm. What I'm saying is there's a correlation to, like, some type of unassuming aspect of you that may cause fear into those that may have underestimated you or may not have thought of you as intimidating at all, right? It's not about intimidation, but there's something about intimidation that's created from those that either wanted to invoke or provoke intimidation in you, or they either had this assuming value that came out differently about you that may intimidate them. Take a resonance. Celebrity status, what I'm getting from this, I'm getting in a general theme. This could just speak on a general aspect of somebody, how socially people either took to you on a spiritual level versus physical level. But general theme, I think celebrity status in this connotation is just speaking in the general aspect of people that you've come across in your life, which is probably a lot of people, right? Nurture your inner child. Pity parties. There's something about victimization. That was another channel message that I had too. Victimization. There's something about blaming or vindictive behavior that can come from those type of unassuming aspects of you that can make people either start to look for things, dig up things, or even start to maybe feel victimized by you, right? In some way, shape, or form. Take what resonates. Those that were once in a devil energy with you, maybe, or some type of, they could have been in a praying energy. When I say praying energy, more so like trying, like, either dominate your energy. This could be in a social aspect, especially spiritual aspect, right? Doing underhand things or doing controlling things or trying to keep you in some type of box. This could be in a more marginalized aspect. This could be in a social dynamic. But something about you breaking out of that said box may cause people to be prone to be more vindictive towards you. And when I say vindictive, it's almost like there's something to find about you, right? Well, your voice is therapeutic. I'm getting from this, there's something about your truth, your expression. There's something about you speaking up for yourself. There's something about you not really speaking. Maybe you're a little quiet. Not all of you are going to be really quiet, though. So that could be a niche message. That could also fit into the mysteriousness. There's something about mysteriousness in this energy. With multifaceted aspects of yourself, or a deeper aspect of yourself, or something that has more depth to it than is what's presumed to have, it can cause a lot more observation, so to speak, right? Your auric field is meant to bring rainbows and sunshines into people's days. There's something about your auric field, though, that is very different how it comes off to people, though. There's something different about how people take to you, whoever I'm talking to, whoever I'm tapping into. With the celebrity status coming back in my mind and how I connotated the card in regards to the general theme of people you've met in your life, I think that people have naturally drawn to you a little different. Let go of projections. They're only illusions. Something about people projecting a certain image of you. Something about certain people that assume certain things about you and kind of marginalize. There's something about marginalization that can kind of dumbfound people. When I say dumbfound people, it can make people feel a little startled at what they thought was what, at what they see as what, and as things progress in terms of what they idealize or perceive you as, so to speak. What I'm saying is they teamed up to hijack what was divinely bestowed upon you. So this could speak. What I'm saying was with that, there's something about how you either, in a general theme, I'm speaking to somebody in a context that I'm gonna bring that point back up earlier. There's something about things that don't have to be shown until they need to be, or seen until they need to be. Things like that. There's something about the depths, something that may be hidden or something that may be deeper. You may be better at something. You may be smarter than you come off. You may be, whatever this is, you may be stronger in a certain sense than you come off, right? So there's something about that that's an unassuming value. Call your power back from those that cling to it. So this kind of speaks to that aspect of like that vindictive behavior when those that are trying to read you or can't read you. It's kind of giving that energy too. Death energy. Something about ego deaths. There's something about you may cause people to have a certain shift. And ego deaths don't have to be so drastic. Ego deaths can be more so like a tower moment in this sense, by way of like it changing your perception of how you perceive something. And I feel like this is in regards to maybe you've had this with many people, whoever I'm tapping into. People are threatened by your aura. That was a good word. I didn't use that word in this read, but more so threatened. Intimidated, more so threatened by what they don't see or what they don't know. And it makes people want to, by way of like human nature, you want to know, you want to understand, you want to be able to fathom it, you want to be able to see it in its totality. But people are in regret for how they treated you. This could be people that mistreated you in a certain sense. Channel messages are coming really quick, but this could be how people like perceived you. Like I got in the beginning, like how people judged you or how people didn't really value, like there's something about value. Maybe didn't see it. Maybe there's something about that was unassuming. That could have been, you could have been better at something. You could have been had a hidden talent. You could have had a hidden aspect of you. Overthinking it. Something about you may put people in people's head. You may put people in their heads. Be attentive to what's around you. This could be in regards to your intuition, in your presence, or in regards to you. People may feel like you read them, or you can read them, especially if they tried to do something to you and got caught for it. High priestess energy, and didn't understand that you had this high priestess energy. It can be very intimidating with distorted masculinity. So this can be in regards to men or women, in any kind of context, social, physical, but trying to kind of get one over on you, kind of, so to speak. There's something about the justice being like that hidden aspect of you. This could be somebody's strong intuition. This could be a strong spiritual protection. This could be, I said some type of calling. That's not going to be for everybody, though, but most of the people that are tapping into me on a consistent basis or finding me are probably of that kind of calling, right? New experiences are opening up for you. There's something about versatility. There's something about you, whoever I'm tapping into, exploring new ventures, exploring, or your ability to adapt is what should be presiding whoever I'm tapping into, to explore more options or more depths of yourself, or just different facets that you may not even know still to this moment, right? It's a message for somebody. And there's something about your adaptability or your versatility that you may be able to fit in different climates or environments than you think. And that may be needed for your said growth in a certain situation. What is this situation teaching you? Something about your expansiveness, or there's something about your intuition that can create expansiveness, whoever I'm tapping into. There's something about you having these type of, I was hearing dormant, but I wasn't going for that. I was hearing like these, the intangible abilities. Like you have the unseen abilities, you have you have the character, you have whatever these kind of values are to kind of make these shifts or make bigger changes in your life than you think. Right? And I have to have these talks with myself all the time. Somebody wants to talk to you. This could be in regards to people or a person specifically for somebody that wants to kind of understand more about you. There's something about that. Many are manifesting you as we speak. This could be in people, like this could be a general theme of somebody's life. People wanting to just kind of pick your brain sometimes, or like something about that. Or just want to get, like, it doesn't always have to be on a threatening level, like enemy level. It could be just threatening to people, like, in terms of what they thought was true. Or it could be threatening to somebody's ego. It could be threatening to somebody's confidence. I don't know. It could be threatening to a lot of different things in different situations. It's going to generalize. that correlates to you. Emperor energy, either way, there's something about embracing of whatever these kind of like your hidden dormant values, abilities, whether you're just got a hidden talent or whatever, or you're just a little smarter than what you come off to be. It's something about utilizing that a little more to your discretion in terms of like taking control of it, or wielding that to take control of your life. You never know what changes you can make through the things that you can embody, right? Because you never know how those things can help the world, the masses, or the next person. And I think that's kind of my last message for somebody. Whoever you are, you may have people that genuinely fear something about you, whether it's a side of you, whether it's like a intuitive value, whether it's the fact that you can see something, whether it's the fact that you know something, whether it's your spiritual self. Something about that. There's something about you that is very powerful. With fear and things like that, it's also something about scarcity tactics, self-esteem tactics, lowering those things, especially when people are intimidated by you. That's also a telltale sign. But I think those are just a few just little short messages for somebody. I got a partnership going on with Otter Spirit. If anybody's interested, I got a 20% off discount code in the description. Otter Spirit is a jeweler company that sells gemstone, vibration enhancing gemstones that are embedded into jewelry. Citrine is an example right here, and this is also amethyst. I don't even want to spend too much time on it, but if you need a personal booking with me, hit up Shamika Sun with a C and Shamika at gmail.com. It'll be in the description below. I don't want to waste too much time on this, but if you're interested, check out the website. They got a lot of cool stuff. Besides that, I got some personals to do. It's my first read of the day. It's early in the morning. That's why I'm packed up with these clothes. It's cold as hell outside. But without further ado, it's your boy Justice. I appreciate all y'all likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. And I'm sending my love and ashe. It's probably going to go up immediately. Peace out.